Hello, my honeys. This is Kamara with Rooted Futures. How are you? Thank you for joining me here for another pick a card reading. This pick a card reading is going to be on why are they eating their words? And my grandmother is joining us for this reading. Low key, when she was in this 3D, she was a woman of words. She really did know everybody's business. So I found this picture. If you haven't seen my other reading, I found this picture tucked in a journal of mine, and this is her when she was probably in her early 20s. So yeah, her energy has kind of been with me throughout the week, and she was like, I want to be part of these readings too. So I was like, all right. So again, thank you for joining me. If you haven't had a chance, please consider subscribing to this channel. I am halfway through to being able to do live readings. I have about maybe almost 500 subscribers, and if I could get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, I would love to start off the new year doing some live readings with you all on YouTube. If you're following me here from TikTok, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate everyone, even if you're new here and this is your first time watching me. Thank you so much for trusting me with your tarot readings and your communications from spirit world. So thanks so much. Let's get to picking the pile choices. So this is saying that it is group number 1, and there's group number 2, and I'm feeling like this is group number 3. Now, let's see, why are they eating their words? So for group number 1, silent cries. Group number 2, dreams. And group number 3, my person. So take a moment to see what card you resonate with, and then we are going to get into the reading of why are they eating their words right now. Group number 1, 2, and 3. And the timestamps will be in the description box below. Please, if you want to connect with me further, use only that information in the description box below to reach me and avoid anyone who's scamming out here. Okay, I appreciate you, honeys. Let's go to the readings, starting with group number 1. Hello, honeys. So you chose group number 1. And group number 1, it says silent cries. So why are they eating their words right now, group number 1? I think it's because they didn't expect to lose you. They didn't expect for you to walk away from a situation. So this is obviously an energy check for group number 1. This would have been about a breakup. It doesn't have to be a recent breakup. It could have been a very significant relationship that you broke up from. It could have been months ago, years ago. But this person now is really brokenhearted from that breakup, from losing you. The reason why they're eating their words too is I think that they tried to downplay the importance of who you were in their life. They tried to downplay their relationship with you. I'm getting for a few of you, this person tried to even hide the relationship. You see the moon in the back here. They may have tried to even keep your relationship a secret, and that might have been something that wasn't even shared with you in the beginning. So that's the reason why they're eating their words right now, is that they are feeling a significant emotional, I'm hearing, withdrawal from you. You were very important to them, in the sense of like they only knew that when you were gone. So let's see what else is being said. Yeah, this person, I get that they have been trying to get tarot readings on you. They might be kind of abusing tarot readings at this point, trying to find out where you are, what you're doing, if you're involved with other people. It's really looking like they're desperate to get more information on you. Wow. People, I mean, my guides are saying they're even praying. They're praying to get you back in their life. They may even be trying to like turn over a new leaf, depending on what religion you are. They may come to you later and say, hey, I've really decided to straighten out my life. I've turned back to, in this example, Jesus. I've turned back to Jesus. I've really, handed my life over. I'm saved again. Like they might even say something like that they have, I don't know. I think they're going to try to convince you in some way that they have changed. I think the only thing that's really changed here, though, I'm going to be honest with you, group number one, is that they miss you in a very sensual, intimate way. They still have a lot of passion for you, and they might miss the passionate bedroom scenes that you all have shared in the past. And I think that's a large part of what's happening for them, is that they miss your touch, I'm hearing. They miss the relationship with you that was intimate. They may also be low key. This may be for some of you. Take it where it resonates. I think that some of them may be eating their words because they actually miss the kind of contribution that you used to make to their lives. Some of you, I mean, I hope you've outgrown this or kind of reconsidered this. You may have supported them monetarily in a huge way, like paying their bills or helping them somehow financially, and they really do miss that about you. And they're eating their words right now because I think that they thought whatever you were doing, they could easily do for themselves. And that has not been the entire truth. Yeah, if you look here, we have the moon and it's upright. And it's really talking about how, they kept hidden the fact that, and maybe they did this from friends, whoever they were talking to, they kept hidden the fact that you were actually supporting them in a really big, significant way, group number one. And maybe for some of you, I'm getting that was a huge regret that you've had regarding this person. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Pentacles. This is like no lie. You were, whatever the gender is, you were in that Queen of Pentacles with them. You were someone who had your own bag together. You were very successful. And I think this person, they really took for granted the ways in which you supported them. And they really did, and I don't know how, I think you don't even know how, thought that losing you was not going to be a big deal in their life. Yeah. So now they're having to like think about all the ways in which you supported them. They had to think about all the ways in which they disrespected you. They had to think about all the ways in which they really devalued what you brought to the table. Even my grandmother is like, yep. I like that my grandmother's energy is here. So this is the Hoodoo deck, and we're just going to get a little bit of a reading from the Hoodoo deck because to me, the Hoodoo deck always tells you the truth. Why are they eating their words right now? Because I think they didn't understand that the life you were offering them was one of temperance, one of balance. This could have been someone, and take it where it resonates, group number one. This could have been someone that you really saw potential in. They weren't actually demonstrating that potential right in the moment in the relationship, but you really saw something in them and you thought, okay, you know what? You're kind of chaotic in these areas. You don't really spend, you don't budget or spend money in the right way. I'm going to try to teach you these things. I saw you really sitting down with this person and trying to get them to become more self-sufficient. I don't think that you were just like throwing money at them, but I think after a while it might have turned out that way. Yeah. Spirit is saying that turn this upright. Yeah, the situation was such that while they would have sworn they were turning their life around, really Spirit was saying the truth of it was, as soon as you would help them, they were out and about doing whatever they wanted to do with their money. They may have even, for some of you, they're eating their words, because I think many times they would say to you that if you loved them, you would help them, you would support them. And I think it's only now that they're realizing how much you actually did contribute to their life. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, so now this person, we've got the King of Wands here in reverse. This person now is seeing that this could have also been someone who really relied a lot on their good looks, relied a lot on how they presented physically in the world. And they kind of thought that, oh, hey, if group number one is not going to support me anymore and going to walk away from me, I can easily find another group number one. And they didn't. And over the years, this could have been, if this was like someone from the past, like a long away past, right now, I think if you ran into them, you would think of them as a little dusty. Yeah. This is someone who likes to manipulate the truth, likes to manipulate the situation. And I think the reason why they're eating their words right now is that everything that you've ever done for them, group number one, was the truth. Everything that you ever tried to do for them was rooted in you authentically liking them, maybe even loving them. Let's see if there's anything else at the... Yeah, I mean, they just juggled your love. Bottom of the deck. They juggled you. And they fumbled you, and they lost. So group number one, this is really that, Spirit is saying this is why they're eating their words right now. And it's really quite clear, and you probably know this already. But if you resonate with this reading and you think it to be pretty accurate about the person you're thinking about, please comment below. Please consider liking this video. I would love it if you subscribe, and I will talk with you later, group number one. Take care. Hello, group number two. Welcome to your reading on why are they eating their words right now. My grandmother has joined us for the reading. She loves this type of stuff. When she was in the 3D, she was a woman who knew all the gossip. So I'm glad to have her energy here. So why are they eating their words right now? I think it's a combination of things for this person. It seems as if you all had a shared secret. There's something that was only shared between the two of you, and I'm kind of getting that this person may have broken a confidence that you shared with them. But let's find out more. Yeah. The reason why they're eating their words right now is I think that they are starting to see the consequence of telling something that you shared with them, a confidence, sharing a confidence that you trusted this person with. I think they're starting to see the bigger impact of that, which was most likely losing a relationship with you. It could be romantic, but it also could be a friend. It could be a family member. Yeah, this is someone that you were connected with emotionally. So it could be a family member, could be a really good friend that you had in the past, could have been a lover, a intimate partner. Whoever it was someone that you trusted your deepest secrets with. That moon is telling me that you trusted something with this person, and they took your trust and really didn't respect it at all. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit, here? Yeah, track down your fears and desires. The reason why they're eating their words right now is that they let their ambitions... This is what Spirit is sharing with me for some of you. They let their ambitions, their desires get in the way of the confidence that you shared with them, get in the way of the relationship that you truly shared with them, that you trusted with them. there was something about what they shared that tried to bring them, they were trying to elevate themselves either socially or with someone, and they shared this information hoping that they would seem, that they would get some kind of favor from someone. That's what I'm getting from Spirit right now. Let's go to another deck. Why are they eating their words right now, Spirit? Yeah, again, there's this moon. There's something deeply that they shared with someone that you really trusted this person with. I gotta tell you, it's a deep betrayal. I wouldn't even be surprised if the Ten of Swords came out here, or even the Nine of Swords. There's something that this person, you trusted them with something, and they literally took that trust and threw it away. You've got the Lovers here. For some of you, this was an intimate partner. I'm going to have to cover this up for a minute. Let's do that with a little crystal. Yeah. In many ways, I feel like this person, they're eating their words because I think they tried to change the narrative of, oh, I only shared this because I thought it would help you in this situation. Or they had some kind of excuse for why they did what they did. In the end, though, it had a huge impact for you, or it could have had a huge impact for them. I'm getting that someone was definitely left out in the cold. Someone was really disappointed. That could have been you. In most cases, I'm thinking it's you. And the reason why they're eating their words right now, too, is that disappointment that was in your eyes, that disappointment of the loss of trust. In many ways, group number 2, I feel like this was a very hurtful experience. And so the reading is kind of not as lighthearted as group number 1, in the sense of like, this is like really has shown up as a deep disappointment. Yeah, look at that. 7 of Cups in reverse. This person is haunted by that mistake. I got to tell you, group number 2, they're haunted by that one slip of the tongue, that bad choice. They're haunted by it. They forever stay up at night thinking about how they betrayed you. This is a kind of person who would call themselves a good guy or a good girl. And again, it doesn't have to only be a love relationship, although for some of you it is. It could have been a friend. That someone betrayed your trust, and that way you just could never look at them the same. Yeah, I think they contemplate coming towards you and really apologizing. They may have already apologized 1,000 times, but I think this betrayal was so deep. It kind of, what it did for you, group number 2, was show you something about their character, something in a way of how they wanted to get ahead in life. Yeah, they wanted to be the star. Like, I keep seeing this. There's something about this betrayal that they thought would put them on top in some situation, whether with a group of people or with a job situation. You know, it was an opportunist kind of move. Yeah. And now, you know, because the hoodoo deck doesn't lie, I think right now they're finding that the little advantage that they got of betraying you has really started to put them in a situation that they really are not benefiting from right now. Spirit is showing me that they're getting pulled in a lot of different directions. Their life is a little chaotic right now. I think the life that they think they wanted wasn't what they got. Yeah. This person now is regretting even just not thinking about it, being impulsive. And in their mind, I think they just want to keep taking back that action. But right now, this is what I have for you, group number 2. They're in deep regret. This is someone who wishes, and they replay in their mind over and over again that one slip of the tongue that caused your whole relationship to change. So comment below if this resonated for you. I really appreciate you taking a listen, group number 2. And I'm really sorry that this happened, because I think this person is really regretful, but there's something I'm feeling in your energy that's saying, I could never take you back into my confidence. You may forgive them, but you may not ever share anything with them meaningful again, even if you decided to get back in a relationship with them. So thank you, group number 2. If you, again, would consider liking this video, maybe subscribing to this channel. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers so I could do a live reading in the coming months. So I appreciate your support, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day. Take care. Hello, group number 3. Thank you for joining me on this pick a card. Why are they eating their words right now? My grandmother is joining us for this reading. She was in the 3D. When she was in this 3D, a woman who knew all the gossip, knew all the tea. So this is her kind of reading, and I want to thank her energy for joining me. So group number 3, why are they eating their words right now? Your new relationship. This could be something that's really brand new, like you're just starting to date, but I'm kind of getting the sense that you have fallen in love. You found a new partner. They're eating their words right now because there's a couple of camps I'm hearing here. Some people didn't expect you to find a new partner. Other people didn't have any confidence in the current relationship you're in. There was something about you or this person that people were saying, oh, that person's a player, or oh, she's not really serious. And there's something that happened between the both of you where you're now in this relationship and people cannot believe it. They are eating their words. They were talking maybe behind you all's back about just how this wasn't going to work, or it could be either about one of you or about both of you as a unit together, or it could have been about one person's past reputation. We will see, but I'm kind of getting that that's both of the energies right now. Yeah, I think in this instance, they are starting to eat their words because they realize that you, regardless of what they said, you were going to tap into your own authentic feelings about this relationship. You were going to stand strong. You actually turned up to not care about what they said and pursued the relationship, and you're getting the outcome that you wanted. You believed in yourself. You believe, maybe both of you believed in yourselves in terms of this relationship. You didn't listen to what other people said. It could have been something where people were just like, I don't think you're a good match. These people now, it's kind of funny when I see the seer card, these people now want to know about your relationship. They want to know how it's doing. They're trying to get little tarot readings or seek out some kind of divination to figure out what's happening in your relationship, because maybe you went quiet, group number 3. You stopped sharing things about your relationship. You started to hold your relationship sacredly, you know? And so some people feel a little bit out in the cold. That's why they're eating their words. Like, oh, you know, my girl would have told me everything about this relationship, or, oh, my boy would have definitely shared if he was in a relationship right now. You know, like these people were so sure that you were going to keep them in the loop. And maybe you just decided to keep people out of your business, especially your love relationships. I'm hearing for some of you, maybe people in your circle were interfering too much in your relationships, and you had to go dark. I mean, dark as in secret. Like you had to just keep this relationship on the wraps and grow it yourself. Grow it strong. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're eating their words because they see that both of you or one of you, you know, take it where it resonates, had to stand firm and more mature to get the relationship that you really wanted. You could have been hanging around some people who were, you know, that group of friends who are always like, oh, let's just, you know, play out in the streets, go clubbing, go to this and that. They were never serious. And maybe this is like you met someone and you were like, no, I want something different. I want to grow this relationship in a real serious way. And I think for some of you, this was about change, you know, and they're eating their words because they thought you were forever the player or forever, you know, out in these streets. Yeah, look at that. I think they're eating their words because they're seeing now that the opportunities they've passed up playing games, being immature, they're seeing you model something completely different and getting what you desire. I get for some of you a very strong masculine energy that really turned their whole game around, became serious when they saw someone that they felt had a lot of value, who they connected with and aligned with in many different ways. They stopped playing games, and they're eating their words right now. These group of people, they could have been friends, community members, that were just like, okay, I'm seeing where I'm kind of like wasting my own emotional time. I could see where I'm emotionally immature because my friend is making moves that feels, successful, manifesting perfect love. You know what I'm saying? They're eating their words right now because they may be worried that they're going to be one of these people that ends up alone in their own life. They're seeing that it's time to clean up their act, and they're eating their words about playing these streets and they don't need somebody. There's just this whole idea for them that they're eating the words of like why love doesn't matter to them, why relationship doesn't matter to them. And many of them are even eating their words right now because they realize that in the past they really were hurt by somebody and they just never really resolved that hurt. Instead, they use their pain to inflict more pain on innocent, unsuspecting people. So they're eating their words right now because there's just something you're modeling in this new relationship that's really getting people to go deep on the inside about their own abilities to have a healthy relationship. This is deep, group number 3. Like, there's just you being in this relationship and cultivating it and manifesting it. It actually has people looking at themselves. Okay, let's go to the Hoodoo Tarot because the Hoodoo Tarot will be telling the truth. What else, Spirit? Yeah, there's something here, and Spirit's saying, take this up right. It's causing a tower moment, meaning some people are truly shook. Maybe they had you figured out wrong. They thought that forever you would be playing the streets with them. That's what I keep hearing that saying, playing the streets. But forever they thought you were going to be single just like them, and you're not. Like you've moved on, you've grown up, you've really taken an emotional investment right now. What else, Spirit? Oh yeah. They are eating their words because they see that you're no longer concerned about their way of life. You really have outgrown going to the clubs and the bars and even for some of you the strip clubs. Like you've outgrown a lot of that stuff. You are now more in maturity. You're really figuring out what it is that you want to do with the rest of your life, who you want to build that life with. I think here you've got to understand that sometimes we have only been modeled how to behave in relationships from our family, from what we see in the community or in media. And for you, you had to step away from some of that. It's reminding me of that passage. I don't even know. Is it biblical? It might be. When I was a child, I act like a child. Now I'm a man. I'm gonna act like a man. Something like that. And I think that's where you're at. Yeah, they're eating their words because you are no longer stuck, group number 3. You're not immature. You are a man, you are a woman, or however you identify. It's not really a gendered thing, except you are mature now. You know what you want out of life. And this relationship is somehow stirring up a lot of things in the people around you. Any last words, Spirit? Yeah, what Spirit is saying here is to understand that many of the ways that people are committing to their kind of single life is because they're hurt and they don't want to go back and figure out why they're hurt. That 3 of of Swords, it's just like a broken heart that they're hiding behind. And you understood for yourself that you had to heal that in order to get the real, true relationship you wanted. So that is why they are eating their words. Group number 3, you've grown up, basically, and left them out in the cold. So group number 3, if you resonate with this, please comment below. Please like the video. And if you are inclined, can you please subscribe to this channel? I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribes so I can start doing live readings here on YouTube. I really appreciate you regardless, and I hope that you're doing well and you have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much, group number 3.